Are internships for high school students worth it? It's becoming harder to get into really good colleges. Before, having high test scores, good grades, and being involved in lots of activities was enough to get into the college you really wanted. Nowadays, a lot of students are applying to colleges, and they're all really smart and are very involved. So, your child needs to do more to stand out. Instead of doing a little bit of everything, they should focus on one or two activities they really like. One great way for your child to shine on their college application is through internships. What is an internship? These are like special jobs that help your child explore careers, practice what they've learned, and look better than other students applying to college. Parents might be surprised that high school students should look for internships. Usually, people think internships are for college students or recent graduates trying to get good jobs. Your child might not even have a driver's license yet, so it might seem too early for them to do an internship. Why not just focus on the activities the school offers? Well, doing an internship helps your child see what the real world is like, which most students don't experience until college. This experience can be used in their college application to make them stand out. Internships also let high school students see what jobs are like before going to college. This can help them decide what they want to study. For example, if your child is good at high school chemistry, interning at a local company might show them if they like being a chemist every day. Also, doing an internship is a good way for your child to meet a professional mentor and start making connections. A mentor can help your child with things like college recommendations and finding a job later on. But how does your child find an internship? It's not as hard as you might think, and the next parts will explain how. 8 places to find internships. Finding a high school internship can feel tough because most places that take interns usually want college students. But here's the thing, if your child asks a local business for an internship, they'll probably be impressed. Most high school students don't think about working in the real world yet. Your child shouldn't apply for internships on job websites. Those are usually for college students, and your child might have a hard time competing. It's better if your child can create their own internship. This looks better to colleges, and your child might get to do more interesting things during the internship. Now, let's talk about good places for your child to start looking. Family members. Your child might not realize that family can help. If they have an uncle or aunt working in a field they're interested in, they should ask if there's a chance for an internship. Family friends. These are people you know but aren't exactly family. Your child can ask your friends if they know anyone in a field they're interested in. High school teachers. Even if your child isn't interested in being a teacher, their teachers know lots of people. If they're curious about a field, they should ask their teacher if they know someone in that area. School counselors. These are the people at school who help with college admissions. Your child should ask them to connect them with people or organizations in the community related to their interests. Other high school staff, coaches, librarians, and others at school might know about interesting opportunities. Your child can ask them for advice or connections. Local universities. These are colleges in your area. Your child can contact professors or departments directly, not just the general email or admissions department. Local businesses. If your child wants real-world experience, they should contact local companies. They can look for businesses related to what they're interested in and reach out to the head of the department they like. Local charities and religious organizations. These groups usually need help and are open to high school students. Your child can gain useful experience and still learn about their field. How to ask for an internship. Now that you know where to look for an internship, let's talk about how to ask for one. This part is super important because your child needs to convince someone to let them be an intern. First, know that some places might see high school interns as a bit risky. They have to deal with extra rules when working with younger people. Also, they might wonder if a high school student knows enough or works hard enough for their job. When your child reaches out, they need to think about these worries and write a message that talks about them. But being a high school student has good parts too. Saying, "I'm a student," is powerful. It shows that your child is interested in a certain field. When a big shot at a company hears from a student who wants to learn, two things happen. First, they might be amazed that someone so young is trying hard. Second, it could remind them of their own student days, which can be nice. So, how does your child write an email asking for an internship that shows they know stuff and are eager to learn? Let's start with some tips your child can use. Keep it short. The person your child is writing to is busy. The email should be quick and easy to read. Do some research. Your child should learn about the person they're emailing. When they write, they can mention things the person did that are cool. This makes the person feel good. Offer to help. Your child shouldn't just expect the company to find work for them. They should say what they can do. For example, if they want to help a group that helps after disasters, they can say they're good at writing and can make social media posts. Ask again if needed. If the person doesn't answer, it's okay to send another short email a couple of weeks later. They might have forgotten. Frequently asked questions. Should my child take an unpaid internship? Yes. Your child shouldn't expect money for a high school internship. Experience and making work friends are the main points. If they get paid, that's cool, but it's rare. Colleges care more about the experience than if it was paid or not. Internship versus volunteer work? The time and responsibility are the main differences. Volunteering might be a few hours a week, while interning could be more involved. Both are good, but interning might give more experience. Internship or part-time job? This is tricky. If your child needs money, a job might be needed. But if they can choose, an internship in what they like is better. Even simple jobs can be good talking points for college interviews. What if my child doesn't know what they like? An internship helps your child find what they like. If they're not sure, they can think about what interests them and look for internships in that area. Does it have to be a fancy internship? Not really. It's more about what your child learns, not where. A child interested in psychology might do better at a preschool than a big law firm. When should my child start applying? It's never too early. If they like something after the first year, they can look for a summer internship. But it's okay if they're not sure until later. Doing an internship in the sophomore year or the summer after is good for college applications.